The city of Stuart is a very special place, one of the most charming and beautiful small towns in America. We are all blessed by God to live in a place surrounded by the St. Lucie River on three sides, and it wasn't that long ago in the 1880s that settlers started arriving here with the hope of a better life for their families. German immigrants, former slaves from the South, Jamaicans, Bahamians, all worked together and endured together disease, mosquitoes, farming pineapples, and the kind of labor that most of us in this room will never know in order to forge Stuart on the St. Lucie out of the wilderness. Over the last 140 years, which was not that long ago, Stuart has grown at a pace that allows that heritage to still be apparent. Not just in their last names being on roads or buildings, but in the living men and women who still live and work in the paradise that their great-grandparents labored to leave them. But there exists, and will continue to exist, a threat to that heritage. There are those men who, under the guise of progress, even summoning icons like Henry Flagler or Teddy Roosevelt, overlook Stuart's most valuable assets and cheapen her to a mere business opportunity. Instead of appreciating our home as a safe place to raise a family, a small downtown where you can park and go to dinner, a mostly single-story Colorado Avenue, these men see Excel spreadsheets and profit margins measured in units per acre. They are not ultimately concerned with deficient parking, flooding, traffic, car accidents, crime, or any other negative consequence associated with their investment, and they shouldn't be. It's not their job. It's ours. These men pay handsomely per hour to have land use attorneys, consultants, architects, and planners all present at these meetings advocating for them, representing their clients' interests. But in this representative republic, we have been elected by the residents of the city of Stuart to be present at these meetings, to advocate for them, to represent their interests in their absence. Men and women who cannot be here because they work hard to pay their mortgage, raise their children, and pay their taxes. We have been elected to be lawyers and judges on their behalf. But ultimately, it will be up to us who we represent. We've had a rich history of men and women who have protected our small town charm, who avoided the path of least resistance, who were pioneers just like their grandparents. Leaders who were unafraid to vote no on what did not belong. To the land prospectors and developers taking a shot, I don't blame you. Make money, this is America. But hopefully, as a board, this year, we will have the wisdom in deciding what does or does not belong. And if we guard her rural charm, Stuart has a unique opportunity over the next 50 years to become even more sought after and desirable as her neighbors mindlessly sprawl with concrete. The real estate around Central Park is some of the most valuable real estate in the world because of the park. We can continue in the heritage of past city and county leaders by holding the line, maintaining our height and density as we redevelop, investing into our parks and land, and only vote yes when it demonstratively adds to what makes us special and not just our tax base. What I am describing does not happen all at once, but one agenda item at a time, one parcel at a time, and one vote at a time. My hope is for this year that this body will join together around this kind of a vision for Stuart and, where appropriate, exercise the power of no. For Stuart, her pioneers, her current residents, and ultimately for our children's children. Thank you.